Good morning, everybody. Hope everyone is good. It is Tuesday morning. I'm going up to Nashville this weekend. It's going to be in the 40s in the morning, the 40s. In the South, that's like, no one gets more excited in the South when we go from the 90s to the 80s, let alone drop below the 70s at the crack of dawn. It's going to be in the 40s this weekend. Cannot wait. Practicing. Got my new sweater on. But I wanted to take a moment today, and you know me, something usually bubbles out of me in response to somebody's post, and today it's about the follow through. You need to follow through. Whatever you have determined to do, you need to follow through. Whatever you have determined to do, you need to follow through. Now, I'm getting up there in age, and I've learned one thing. Be careful what you say you're going to do. Be smart about what you're going to do. Set yourself up to win. There's a over-project, under-project, and over-deliver. That is not such a bad idea. Under-project and over-deliver. It makes you feel like a little champion. And that's important. How we feel about ourselves helps us follow through. So if we set ourselves up to do something monumental, we better be very, very organized because we still need to follow through. If we set ourselves up to do something little, maybe even tiny, we just need to pay attention and nail it and follow through. Both of them, the little thing or the big thing, both of those things directly impact our confidence and self-esteem if we don't follow through. So be careful what you do because you need to follow through. It's pretty important. Following through, because it comes down to keeping small promises we make to ourselves. And if there's one thing that I struggle with, it's this. If there's one thing at this point in this whole process that I struggle with, it is this. Following through on my own little promises, my own little plans, my own little plotting. I'm in maintenance. It's not bells and whistles over here. But the follow through is just as important. If I say I'm going to do something, I need to do it. And when I don't, there's really not a big consequence in my weight, at my plate, but the consequence is here. So I get a little disgruntled inside. I get a little restless that I'm not nailing my objectives. So I'll go back to that drawing board and I'll look at things and I'll determine where it is that I drop the ball. When is it that I'm cruising along, got that ball, gonna do it, gonna nail it, gonna make it happen, and then I drop the ball. I guarantee you in my life where I drop the ball is the evening. So I'm wondering if I need to exercise harder in the evening because that's one way to diminish my own appetite and burn off some of my restlessness and help me kind of cruise into bed on my plan. Something I'm looking at. And to my favorite running partner, no, that does not mean I will run again at 5 o'clock unless I'm absolutely forced to. I'm a morning runner, not a night runner. It's horrible. I'm a morning exerciser, not an evening exerciser. And I teach classes in the evening. I'm a morning person, not an evening person. But I drop the ball in the evenings. When do you drop the ball? When do you fail to follow through? It's pretty important you look at that because it impacts your self-confidence. It impacts your esteem. It impacts how you feel about yourself. So whatever you plan today, follow through no matter what. And we'll call that day one. Have a good day.